Hi, welcome back. I'm Giovanni, chef ristorante Caserna. Today we're going to prepare a beautiful Easter dish with an amazing ingredient of this season, the asparagus. We're going to make a nice risotto agli asparagi. For the risotto agli asparagi, the ingredients are a risotto rice, white asparagus. I'm using the white one because I think they are more sweet, but you can use the green one too. Butter, shallots, dry white wine, and parmesan. We start with the preparation of the risotto, making the stock, and we're gonna take the asparagus, we peel them and we cut the bottom. We're gonna put this one in cold water and we just let it start to cook. Now that the stock is on, we're gonna start the preparation of the risotto. For this one we're gonna need a shallot. We're gonna peel it and chop it in little pieces. Next, we're gonna chop the asparagus. Now that we have all the elements ready, so we have the shallot that is chopped, the asparagus that is cut, and the rice, we are gonna start the cooking process of the risotto. The risotto has three important steps. One is the roasting of the risotto, and that has to be done in a proper way because it's gonna help to make the risotto really creamy. And the other one is the cooking process, so the way that the risotto has to be cooked. And after, when we're gonna add to it parmesan and butter, and that's gonna be the last touch. Start with the roasting the risotto. We're gonna put inside a bit of oil and our component. If you add a green asparagus, I advise you to don't put the asparagus from the beginning because it's gonna change color. So first of all, we take care that the asparagus and the shallot are baked, so that we can transfer better the taste from the ingredient itself to the risotto. This is something that is gonna take a few minutes. You have to control the temperature of the fire, and just take care that it's not burning. So patience, stay there, give it a check, turn it, drink wine. It's gonna be okay. Now our vegetables are sweating. So that means that we are putting on the fire with a control heat, and they are taking out the water without actually baking. Okay. At this point, we are gonna add the rice, and we are gonna put higher the temperature because this is the moment that we need to roast it. 2 hands and a half of rice is gonna be enough. We're gonna have everything in the recipe below. You know that the rice is ready for adding the wine in the moment that the rice will become a bit transparent on the outside, and in the middle you're gonna keep seeing it, that white pieces, that is the meal, and it's the thing that we have to take it out. Now at this point that the rice is transparent, we're gonna add the wine, the dry wine. This one is gonna make a thermic shock, it's gonna break the rice, and the meal is gonna come out. Take care that the rice is all evaporated after you put it in, because otherwise you're gonna have the taste of the wine inside, and the only thing that we want is the acidity of it, not the alcohol. Okay, now that the wine is reduced, we are gonna start the cooking process with the stock that we prepared before. Really important is that the stock has to be hot when we add it, because otherwise it brings down the temperature and you're not gonna have the same result. So we put the stock inside till we actually cover the rice, but only cover it. It doesn't have to be too much. Now that we have all those ingredients inside, we're gonna season it a bit. We're gonna put inside a bit of salt from the beginning, not much. So then we are sure that the salt is gonna go inside of the rice, and you're gonna have a better feeling in your mouth. take care that you keep adding the stock to it. Don't let it dry too much, because otherwise there is the risk it burns. Okay, now the rice the risotto is ready. We just have to finish it with the butter and the parmesan. To know if it's ready, just take a piece of rice, put it in your mouth, bite it, and just check the bites that you like the most. I like it al dente, but if you don't like it, you can always just cook it a bit more. This one is a process that we do away from the heat. Take care of is that we incorporate the air, so we're going to create a beautiful emulsion between the fat and the liquids that are inside. So it's going to be really creamy, the risotto. Now the risotto at this point is actually ready. I'm just going to let it rest for a couple of minutes before I serve it. Okay, now we waited a few minutes. It goes all together, it's a nice emulsion, and now we just serve it. Beautiful in its simplicity.